a chance to get here. Today it's December. It's about 74 degrees, but very windy. I'm just enjoying the view between appointments. Today I bought my senior pass, and it tells you how old I am. And I'll show it to you. It is my senior lifetime pass. It works great unless you lose it. He said if you lose it, you have to buy another one. So it's not registered in your name. You get to bring 4 people to any national park, any Department of Interior, any national monument, national forest. You still got to pay any boating fees, any transportation fees. So if you had a boat that you wanted to take out to a park or something, you'd have to pay for the boating fees. But in regards to entrance fees, they're all included. This one talks about the deadly crossfire on the fort. That was designed. The Spanish built the star-shaped Castillo de San Marcos. In the late 1600s, the star design responded to the advent of a deadly new weapon, the cannon. The fort's complex shape and a battery of cannons on the deck could create interlocking fields of fire, low and flat on the landscape star-shaped forts. Use an obstacle course of defenses, diamond-shaped protruding corners called bastions, created crossfire to repel the enemy from the bastions, and curtain walls, cannon fire could deter or engage an advancing army, along with a wide ditch, which we now call a moat. To them, I guess they called it a ditch. Huge fort built in the 1850s, right before the Civil War. It was called a coastal fort, red brick. It is humongous. You could put about 5 or 6 of this fort inside the center of it. It has parade grounds on the inside. It's so huge. I believe that one was built by Clinton, was his name. General Clinton was the designer of that fort. Engulfed in flames. Spanish soldiers watch in horror as English troops set fire to their homes. They are helpless. The drawbridges are up. The soldiers settle and their families are sheltered within the crowded fortress. Except for a few rooms to house the guards on duty, the fort has no living quarters. During the nearly 2-month-long siege by Oglethorpe in 1702, the English failed to conquer the Castillo de San Marcos, but left St. Augustine in ashes. After the siege, the determined Spanish rebuilt their homes and added more defenses to protect their town. General Oglethorpe settled the colony of Georgia. Started in Savannah, working his way south with intentions of taking over Florida. The British at the time made claims to what we call Florida. And the Spanish made claims all up into the Carolinas. So ultimately conflict occurred on several occasions until they finally settled it through a peace treaty and drew some lines on a map which stopped hostilities. Again, we're at the Castillo de San Marcos today. It's my second video. Again, this is my first time using my lifetime senior citizen pass. When you're 62 or older, you go in with an ID, any state, show them that you're 62 or older, $80, and it's a lifetime pass. The only rule, there's 2 rules. One, you can take up to 4 guests. Well, yourself and 4 guests. I'm sorry, yourself and 3 guests. So a total of 4 people. And then the only other rule is can't lose it. If you lose it, you have to buy another one. They're non-replaceable. Here's the courtyard, also known as the parade grounds for the fort. The fort is not handicap accessible that I know of. But again, we're at Castillo de San Marcos today. And this is the courtyard and the parade grounds. And they have exhibits in all of these rooms. I'll show those to you on another video. There is the moat. They called it a ditch. That's an awful big ditch. And I would assume it flooded with water based on the tides. You can see more of the quarrying of the coquina. Thanks for watching our videos today.